Now my outgoings, we have again a unique reference number, the date that it leaves your account. The description is what sort of expense it was, so then your accountant can deduce if it was tax deductible, but specifically I just put who I sent the payment to, like Amazon UK. And then again, you split it up into bank transfer, cash, check, direct debit, and then the total column. And then again, you separate it out. I've added columns to this bit over time. It gets a bit more complicated because it needs to be classified for what type of expense it was. So I have equipment, and that could mean technically it's a software, or that could mean it's a piece of like camera equipment, for example. Travel, food, non-tax deductible. So if you've taken a client out for a drink and you want to like expense the alcohol, you can't really do that without it being an expense that you can't deduct from your profit. Because when people say, oh yeah, it's a business expense, that doesn't mean it's free. It means that it's removed from the profit margins, and then that final amount that you have profited is considered taxable income. So if you're trying to zero out and never make a profit in your business, great, but different things. Marketing expenses. So even though I am a marketer, I also have marketing expenses myself, and that could be apparel that I wear when I go on shoots, or it could be flyers or business cards, stuff like that. Insurance, any loan repayments, which I've not had to do for a while because my startup loan was paid off years ago. Contractors, so my accountant is contractor, and then also people I would bring on shoots to be a mic operator while I'm managing the camera, for example, or a second shooter or something like that. Client requirements, so when people pay you a big lump sum for a project and then you have to go buy stuff in order to do that project, that's a client requirement. So it basically is something directly accounted for in that invoice. It goes out here. Location hire, legal, merchandise, because I have started creating my own products. Bank fees, because before I changed to Monzo, I actually had a bank account that charged a fee to keep it up monthly, and there was a point in time where I had nothing in there, so I would get charged an overdraft fee when my bank fee came out and I was being forced to pay the bank for not having money to sit in the bank. So that was fun. I stopped that now. I got Monzo.